Hello and welcome to Miss Ink Stamps. My name is Marisha and I hope you had a great day. So today I'm creating this card using Miss Ink Stamps Slim's Whims stamp set. So let's get started. To begin, I brought in this adorable dog stamp. I'm going to ink it up and stamp it twice just to make sure I have a good impression. Next up, it is time for some Copic coloring. So I brought in Copic markers E55, E57, and E59 to complete this step. I brought in the lightest color first, which is E55, and I'm going to use the brush end of my marker to create flicks of the color on my image. The reason I am using the flicking technique on my image is so that it can resemble fur on the dog. Once I am done coloring with E55, I'm then going to move on to the next color, which is E57, and I am going to repeat the last step. I'm basically just going to flick this color on my image. And then from there, I'm going to go to my darkest color, which is E59. And then again, just continue with the flicking technique. Once I am done coloring with E59, I'm going to start all over again with my colors. So I brought back in E55 and I'm going to repeat the step of flicking. Now, there are so many techniques when it comes to coloring with Copic markers. I am a fairly new Copic coloring individual. I won't say artist because I'm still learning. And that's the beauty of it. I love learning from different artists and watching their techniques. It can be intimidating, but I choose not to let that be. I choose to learn from them, each artist, and apply their techniques to my coloring. So if you're a beginner, a Copic beginner, I encourage you to not be discouraged. Try not to let it overwhelm you. Just enjoy the journey. Once I am done coloring the ears, I brought in E53 and I'm going to keep E55 to color the chest and the snout of my image. Once I'm done, I brought in R02 to color the inside of the dog's ears. Then I brought in a black Jelly Roll pen to color the nose and the eyes. And then a white Jelly Roll pen for the white portion of the eyes. After this, coloring is complete. Now it's on to the next step. Now it's time to create a fun background using the sentiment stamps from this stamp set. So I picked out some random sentiments and I'm going to line them up on the paper in no particular order. I'm then going to ink them up and then give them a good press. And then from there, I'm going to clean them off really good just to make sure that I don't accidentally transfer some ink to the next part of the cardstock. And I'm going to make some changes to the sentiments, the placement of the sentiments on the cardstock. And then from there, I'm filling in some of the gaps that's on the paper, and that's it. There you have it, your own background. Now it's time for me to assemble my card. My card base is a top folding A2 standard size card, which is cut down to 4 1/4 by 5.5 inches. I'm then going to adhere my card panel to my card base using adhesive glue and then my custom background as well. Then from there, I'm going to add foam tape to the back of my image just to add some dimension to the card. And I found this adorable heart in my stash and thought that it would be a great addition to the card. So I'm going to adhere it by using adhesive glue. That's it. This card is done. It is so adorable and cute. I just love it. Thank you so much for joining me on today. I appreciate you so much for stopping by. For more information regarding Miss Ink Stamps products, check out their website at missinkstamps.com. Don't forget to subscribe, click the thumbs up button and the notification bell. Thanks for watching and happy crafting.